quiet my mind,
Yeah.
Stop the demons in my mind from yelling at me.
Are you religious at all?
I would say I generally agree with the teachings of Christianity, but I'm not religious. Like I agree with.
Do you believe in a
turn the other
higher power?
cheek and like turn the other cheek and love the neighbor as thyself and that kind of thing. I think those are good principles.
The teachings of yeah.
Yeah, I think good principles.
But do you believe in like a god or like a higher power?
Well, something created the universe, or the universe is, here. How did it come to be? You could say whatever caused the universe to come to be is God, or gods, depending on your view. I don't know. I think as a philosophy that I think makes sense is to go out there and to expand consciousness so that we're better able to answer the questions of like, what is the meaning of life? What is the nature of the universe? What are even the right questions to ask? And if we can expand consciousness, more humans and more digital intelligence, then our opportunity to understand the meaning of life is that much greater. And so I would I have the philosophy of curiosity to understand the nature of reality.
So you've never practiced any religions?
No, I was I was sent to weirdly a Hebrew preschool. I'm not Jewish, but my dad sent me there because it was like nearby, and I guess his partners in his engineering firm, they sent their kids there. So I was at Hebrew preschool and then Anglican Sunday school. And so it was like Hava Nagila one day and Jesus Alo the next, but I would say that I've never been particularly religious.
Do you have an answer for what the meaning of life is? What your meaning of life is?
Well, I think currently the thing to do is to expand humanity and consciousness to the point where we're able to answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can answer that question yet, or we can't answer what's the meaning of life well yet.
I find that so interesting how it's like, we're technically like the most intelligent species on the planet, so to say, but no one on this planet can explain or provide evidence of our existence or how we were created. I find that so, you know what I mean? Like,
could be very simple.
No one on this planet could say, how were we created? That's why I feel like there has to be some sort of higher power,
It's gotta be.
Like, we're not smart enough to even explain our own existence.
Well, we can say step by step, based on the archaeological evidence, the fossil record, and what we know of physics, how we came to be at this point. But that doesn't explain how the universe came to exist in the first place.
There had to be something at some point. We can't even grasp that, right?
Or is there some
evolution,
higher dimension on which thought and emotion exist? I don't know. How do molecules have consciousness and feelings? But at least the chain of events from a physics standpoint, from the beginning of the universe to now, are quite well understood.
Really?
Yeah. But somehow went from a bunch of hydrogen gas to complex molecules, and then an assemblage of complex molecules like ourselves that can feel and talk and think. So, just if you leave hydrogen out long enough, it starts talking to itself, basically. That's what happened here. So where along that path from a bunch of hydrogen molecules to humans, where did consciousness start?
It's crazy.
So maybe everything's conscious. Anyway, this is why I think we should expand. We should have more kids and grow and expand consciousness, and and probably have digital consciousness too.
What do you mean by expand consciousness?
For more people to think?
Yeah,
What you mean by that?
if more people, more thinking equals more consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Total consciousness is how many people there are times average amount of consciousness per person. That's the total collective consciousness.
It's more like a collective group of like, okay, now there's like this many people, so this many
Yeah.
brains.
Yeah, exactly. Like more brains is more
Yeah.
more consciousness.
Yeah.
Does it ever